Cold.
My name is Kyle McInnes, and I spend 7 months out of the year traveling around photographing motorsports. I want to share my experiences and teach the photography skills that I use. I don't want to be glued to a computer editing hours of video, and I don't want to lug a bunch of unnecessary equipment around with me while I'm at the track. So most of my videos will be shot on GoPro cameras and my iPhone. I have found that this is the easiest, quickest, most convenient, and most consistent way for me to share my experiences with you. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and commenting. And welcome to the Motorsports Photography Journals.
Hey guys, real quick, sit down, show you what gear and stuff I use when I go to the track. But first I gotta go take care of all the dogs. Come on. It's cold, so I'm gonna go out and make sure all the dogs are in. Walk around and make sure I let everybody in. Pretty sure I did, but I'm gonna double check. I got the building done and the dogs taken care of, so let's go check out my gear and see what I take to the racetrack with me. Man, it was really cold out there. Alright, so let's go over the gear that I take with me to the track. I always take 2 camera bodies with me, just so I have a backup. The 2 bodies that I take are the Nikon D500 and the Nikon D500. What I like about them is basically they're both the same camera, other than sensor size. They have the same basic focusing, system. Same layout, so all the buttons, everything are the same. I do shoot the Nikon D850 with the D5 battery, the EL18C I think it is, which allows me 9 frames per second with a 45 megapixel camera. That's pretty damn good. If I want to use the crop sensor, then I'll switch over to the D500, which will do 10 frames per second. As frames per second go for racing, it works just fine for me. You either got the shot or you don't. Battery life on them is great. I can usually shoot all day with the 850. I shoot the XQD cards. They're fast and reliable. So I usually keep 4 XQD cards at least in my bag, and then I have I think 6 SD cards with me at any given time. I pretty much run with the trinity of Nikon lenses because they're kind of the all-around just go-to, I can cover anything and everything with them. Probably the one that I use the least, but I still take it with me, is the 14-24. It's a great lens, 2.8, but truth of the matter is about the only time I really use it is for some of the stuff in the pits. The 2 that I use the most would be the 24-70 and the 70-200. Both of those are the 2.8 versions. Okay, wait 1 second. I gotta go pee. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Couldn't wait. So the last lens that I use is the Nikon 200-500 5.6 lens. For the value, it's a great lens. $1,200. Yeah, I'm too cheap to go spend 14 grand on the 400mm 2.8. Sorry. It's got the image stabilization, things like that, which really do help when you're panning and getting those shots. I do have my trusty 20-year-old mono pod that I use from Manfrotto. It's not quite as light as the new carbon fiber ones, but again, it works just fine for me, so there's no reason for me to upgrade and get something else. The other thing that I never leave home without is this Hoodman screen loop. I use that so I can zoom in, see the stuff on the screen, because as you can tell, my eyesight sucks really bad during downtime. Sort through images and delete files off of the camera just while I'm at the track, which cuts down a lot of my editing time. Other than that, I take obviously my laptop, and I've got a LaCie, rugged portable drive that I take. Memory cards, plenty of them. Batteries, plenty of them. That's pretty much it, other than just some rain gear that I can throw over the camera if it really starts to rain and gets crazy. All right, so that's the gear that I take to the track. I really try to cut it down to the necessary stuff that I need to take. Again, 2 camera bodies to me is an absolute must. If I fly out to Laguna Seca and I just have that one body, well, then I'm kind of screwed. I have nothing else. So I always take 2 camera bodies with me at all times. And like I said, that's the range of lenses that I use, the trinity of lenses, the 14-24 2.8, the 24-70 2.8, and the 70-200 2.8. Those are the 3 that no matter what, they are going to be in the bag. I also take the 200-500 along with me. That way I've got the 4 lenses basically that are going to cover all of my needs, while I'm there. I really cut the rest of the gear down so that I don't have a whole bunch of weight. I'm not 20 years old anymore, so carrying all that weight around the track starts to bother my back by the end of the day. But hey, that's part of it. All right, so that's what's in my camera bag when I go to the racetrack. Feel free to like and comment, and please, if you would, hit that subscribe button and the notifications. We'll see you next time. Oh yeah, one more thing. Get off your ass. Go do something.